Hey, Sagittarius, Sagittarian Sages, whatever you want to be called. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing? Hey, Happy New Year if you haven't caught me yet. We are in almost the second, well, the first week, end of the first week. But anyway, we're headed towards the new moon. A lot of good energies, a lot of things. Still going to be a little bit the same, a little confusing, all that kind of stuff. But we are headed through that birth canal, like I tell you guys, we're in the birth canal and now we're just waiting and getting those contractions and expansions and things going to push us through. So hang tight. It's going to come. It's going to come. So for those of you that are brand new, thank you for popping in to see my channel. I am Patti, and I'm an empath that does intuitive tarot. Also, I do intuitive coaching, so more divine counseling kind of a thing if you would like. I'm not a counselor, though. I am not a licensed counselor. I do have some background in psychology, but this is divine. This is spiritual coaching kind of a thing to get you through your challenges, your struggles, your trials, your tribunes, that kind of thing. So you can always find information down below, or if you want to book a one-on-one reading, tarot reading or intuitive reading. Sometimes intuitive readings don't need cards, but I use them for just extra energies to see what maybe I might be missing. So that's down below for you. If you were looking for the dailies, yeah, I did stop them. I stopped them for a little while. I just wasn't getting the amount of people that I thought for those for a bit. We'll see. If people keep asking they want the dailies, then I will bring them back. But for right now, I'm taking a break. All right. So let's get started. The first card or oracle I'm pulling is for the current energies of the week for Sagittarians, and then also the next oracle is going to be for future energies, more towards, like the first part of next week. I do my readings weekly because, energies can change based on your decisions, what's going on in your life, and that kind of thing. That's why I do them that way. All right, so let's see what our second energy is. We've got the first energy, current energy, and let me see what the second is. Hopefully all you guys had a really good New Year's. I am recording this on the 30th, so it's not quite New Year's for me yet, but I hope that everybody had a quiet, safe, well, not quiet, but a happy and safe New Year. All right, I'm having a slight headache, so please know that if I say things funny, it's probably because of that. Sometimes when I do readings, I get headaches. So it's just because there's an intense amount of energy coming in. All right, so we have very, very nice, very, very nice. The first energy is about creative projects. So we are planting seeds. We were planting seeds the first part of the week, the end of the week, and the first part of the week, first through the third. So this is a time to grow something new, something that you would like to do. So this is a time for the seed to be planted, to get started, to make the plans for whatever it is that you want to do, a project, something that's going to lift you up, bring you happiness, or maybe as a passion that you have had on the back burner that you want to bring forward. This is also the energies of the moon and also the conjunction that we had towards Christmas. So this is the energies that something new is trying to transform and come up again to bring something new to your life. So what is that for you guys? There's got to be something that you want to do you haven't done. Maybe it's even traveling, or maybe it's just, maybe you like to write and you want to write a journal, or maybe you want to write a book, or maybe you're an artist and you want to draw, and maybe you could be an illustrator for somebody's book. Who knows? Anyway, just some ideas. All right. And so then the future energy is about anger, retaliation, and jealousy. The wasp stings like a wasp. Something that we actually want to stay away from, because this really brings your vibrations down, your energies lower. It is also very destructive. And anger comes a lot of the times from fear. A lot of times we get angry or frustrated because of fear or lack of knowledge of something. When we get angry with relationships, why are we angry? Because probably is either one of lack of knowledge, or maybe that things were expected and reality didn't meld up with that, so we got angry. Your expectation would be more of fear fear-based rather than love-based. Either way, we make our decisions by fear or love. And a lot of people may disagree with that, but think about that for a while. No, I don't. Yes, you do. You just think about it for a while. Also, too, I'm going to mention that the Hierophant is the card for the year. So it is about your spiritual growth this year. It is about where you want to go with your spiritual growth, or maybe you don't. But the thing is, it is about spiritual growth. And people will be looking more towards faith, looking more towards finding out more about spirituality. It's like awakening. People are beginning to get awakened. And this is part of the Hierophant, because we will become stronger, and through the energies that are coming up through the end of January into February with the planets and everything, it is more about spirituality and, your intuition. That's why you hear me talk about intuition all the time, because that's your spirit talking to you. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. So let me see what we got going here. So first energy is creative projects. Told you I can't talk. So definitely first card out is Justice, though. Let's see. Wait a minute. So it would be this way. So Justice is our first card out. So for some of you, this may resonate, may not. Something's going on legally. Something is going on that hasn't been quite fair, or you're trying to make it fair. And you know what? A lot of the times unfairness, it's sort of like when you're, as like me, going back to child abuse, sexual abuse. It's not fair. It'll never be fair. I can't change it. It happened, whatever. It has to be, I have to do my homework with it, which I've done many, many years. But the thing is that it is unfair. Life is unfair. And that's the thing. But life has offerings. Now, this is going to be a time of manifestation. We'll see if the Magician comes up, because this is a time this week, especially, and the first 2 weeks, about manifesting. And so when we manifest, what are we manifesting? Are we manifesting the positive things, joyful things out of love? Or are we manifesting things out of fear? Jealousy, anxiety, fear. When you get jealous of somebody, envious of somebody, that's fear. Because you're basing it off of what you can't have or don't have, and maybe you'll never get it. So that's fear. So the way that you decide and choose how to move forward with that future energy that we have of the WASP is going to be huge. You can either grow it with love, or you can tumble your world and make it change, where you can actually become more destructive, more drama, more stress, those kind of things. However, the opportunity is yours. It's how you do it, how you choose to do it. That's going to be how that is. So, and whatever it is, for those of you that, okay, if you're a person that thinks more negative, it is a low vibration, because you manifest what you put off. So when you manifest, when you put off this negative energy, you manifest that back. Or you manifest maybe people just not wanting to be around you. The other thing is that if you manifest and change that manifestation from negative to more of a higher vibration, positive, more of something that, and I use these because there is really, you think of batteries, positive, negative kind of things. But the higher vibrations, the higher energies, it attracts more. It's like when I teach Get Balanced 2020, if you want love, I even do talk about this in readings. If you want love, be the love you want. So if you want love of a person, man or woman, and you're the opposite sex, then go ahead and be that love that you want. If you like to be touchy-feely, find somebody that's touchy-feely, or that has that same love language. Because love languages are a whole new ball game. But the thing is, if you like that, attract somebody who likes that. I had a gentleman who, because I'm in the dating thing, he really loves touch, but too much to me. too much. And I don't mean it in a bad way. He's just, that's his love language. Touch, feel your shoulder, feel your hair, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just not my love language. And we would have never gotten along. It would have drove me up a wall. So that's what I'm talking about. Find out what it is that you want to manifest and be that. All right. So let's see what else is going on here. Oh, so we have the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is all about sort of playing the victim here. Again, this is out of fear. And, it's like, well, this is really interesting because I even had somebody come to me this week and share a story. A revenge is not ours. If you wish revenge on somebody, again, you're manifesting something that may come back to you. So you don't want to wish anything bad to anybody. You just need to let it go. Forgive them and let it go. So for somebody, this thing of, they insulted me, they hurt me, they, did this to me, they did that to me. You have to, this is healing for yourself, not for them, because they probably don't even think about it. So the healing is, and once you do that, that is going to change your world. Oh, I missed the Page of Wands. There's something coming towards you that's actually sort of creative. There is something that is on its way as a message, and it may be in regards to that. Okay, but somebody looks like they've been physically or emotionally really hurt, and felt like they were just sort of left out, or like they didn't even matter to somebody. Which that's, it's probably not the truth. It's probably perspectives were very different and nobody took the time to communicate those perspectives. So that's probably why. That's how we do get hurt. Yes. So for someone is they're thinking about their future, and they are thinking, now this is a time where you do need to think about your future and which way do you want it to go. Again, building a foundation is really important. As I just told the Aries, this has to be a foundation of where you're coming from, where you're going to go, and how it's set. So somebody is acknowledging that they're trying to think of their future. They're trying to change their future. Because something in the very beginning happened. I don't know what this is. Justice for you. I mean, that could have been a lot of different things, could have been marriage, could have been, divorce, could have got married, could have, had a custody issue for children. Again, if it's for children, you need to put yourself aside and think of the children first. That's where it's unfair, but that's the way it is. It's not about you anymore. It's about the children, because they didn't ask to be born in this world and clean up your mess. They're here to be, they're here to be just loved. That's all. So we have the 10 of Cups. This is about your future, and this is about your heart. This is about, again, getting in touch of your feelings and your emotions. They were talking about that, the astrologers, and were talking about that in the planets and the moon that just had happened with the energies of changing during this full moon. And it is a lot about feelings and emotions that we need to deal with. There's a lot of conflict there, and it's almost like you're fighting your inside. Your inside is fighting the outside. So it's almost a spiritual battle is what you've got going on here. But in the end, picking, spirit first, doing things out of love rather than fear and hate and anger and jealousy and things like that. Jealousy is an insecurity out of fear. You'll have this for your future. Definitely. This is coming. It's just going to take a little work to think how to get there. And if you need help, just contact me. I've been helping a lot of people this week, which I'm really surprised, but that's fine. That's what I'm here for. This is my gift to you guys. I'm just the conduit. All right, so let's see what else we have going. Woo! The moon, yeah. The moon. So something was hidden for somebody. Somebody wasn't telling the truth, or they were keeping it hidden, became more destructive than helpful. And this isn't like a birthday surprise. This isn't like, oh, surprise. No, this is something that was actually very hurtful. But the healing process is happening. The healing process is starting. How far are you going to heal? That's up to you. How far are you going to allow yourself to heal is up to you. And we're always healing from something, or we're always broken from something. So this is really, really important. This is a key. Healing is also with Neptune's in Chiron, I think the end of December. So yeah, and that's all about healing, completely about healing. So this is something that needs to be happening, and it's not going to happen overnight, because whatever has happened here has taken a while, and it just manifested up. Yeah. Ace of Cups. So there is an offering. Again, we have the Ace of Cups. There is love. There is love coming. This is the second time this has shown up. So just know that love is there. Manifest love, and love will come to you. And also, when you go to no revenge. Even when my brother was murdered, somebody says, well, don't you want to keep going and doing this? After about a month of, it's like, no, you know what? I forgive him. And they're like, how can you do that? Because my revenge cannot be half of what the divine can do. And let me tell you, again, like what my friend told me this week, he said, I never wish anything on anybody wrong, bad, Patty, but this is what happened. And the divine's revenge was 10 times more than what could have ever happened, because the partner passed away. And, that's not something we'd ever wish, but the divine power is enormous. And then the other thing, too, about being an empath as well is that, or for myself anyway, I don't know about other people, is he shows me. When I step back and I stay calm and I'm like, you know what, I forgive you, but don't come around my circle. And he will show me later the revenge he did every single time. It's amazing how the power works, how the power of the divine works. It's amazing. Anyway, let's get going here. Let's see what else. Woo. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. So you got 2 Aces of Cups, and now you have an Ace of Pentacles. This means an offering. Things are going to maybe work out really good. This new project that you are working on, something just said that maybe this is something that you can make a little extra side musty. I was going to say side hustle, but side money on. This could be something that actually, or maybe somebody is going to pay you for something, like eBay, or maybe you're going to sell something. This is going to bring a little bit. This is a good thing. This is, sometimes we do this at home. I mean, we sell stuff on eBay. Well, I have a website, though, too, for the horses. I sell all kinds of horse stuff, sheepskin stuff on my website. And, makes extra money for the home. But that's my business. This is my hobby. All right. So let's see if there's anything else. All right. So we have the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the King of Wands. Next to the Ace of Pentacles. So give and take. So there's some communication things that are going to come up here. Okay, thank you. So this give and take of the 7 of Wands, or excuse me, the 6 of Pentacles. This here, I believe, is in relations to this justice. So somebody is not being fair with give and take as far as money. So, for example, somebody loaned somebody some money and the other person didn't pay it back. That's for somebody. Somebody actually went through a divorce and things were not equally divided, and somebody took more than they should. There's a lot of communication here, so there's a lot of remember I said there's a lot of communication towards you. Again, this is where if somebody did something to you, again, you don't minimize it, but you can try to make them accountable, but if they can't, you need to know to let it go, and that anger is going to get you nowhere. Yes, and it stings like a freaking bee when somebody does that to you. I get it. I used to be one of those people. I used to be a horrible person for a long time. I can't say horrible. I did made very poor choices, and but I went back and right my wrongs because I think it's really important because karma or your what you put off, and I can't move forward if I don't free my debt to somebody because then I carry that baggage into the future. So it was really important to me for 2020 to right my wrongs with people that I did years and years and years ago. They're like, wow, really? Yeah. So, and some of them were blown away. So, but the thing is that the footprint that you leave is really, really important. So what footprint are you going to leave? Are you going to leave a footprint of being angry all the time and that's what they remember you by? Are you going to retaliate and they're going to remember you by that? Is that the footprint that you want to leave, or leave for your grandchildren or your great grandchildren or even your friends and your family when you're passed on and they're standing there and like, yeah, man, that dude was angry. Yeah, she was always angry. This is about leaving a footprint. But somebody here, for somebody, again, there's something hidden, but there is newness because of the project. There is something that is going to turn somebody's life completely around, a project of something that you're working on that maybe will bring you money or bring you joy or bring you success, whatever your success is. This is a project that's going to turn around because we've got money here. We've got the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is about happiness in your heart. All right. And you are thinking about your future here. So this is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right. So hopefully, Sagittarius, this resonated somewhere with somebody, and I hope that you enjoyed this. Sorry, again, my headache is still there. I thought it would go away by now, so I might do one more reading and see if it goes away. But you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. Again, if you have any questions, go ahead and go to my Get Balance 2020 or DivineWarriorIntuitive.com, either one of those, and check it out. Let me know, give me feedback, comments, because I just melded those two together, those two websites. And then you can see the YouTube channels from there as well. But I would love your feedback, or if you want to book a reading or book an intuitive session or a coaching session, just please go there. What you'll do is you'll just order the session, and then I will be emailing you with my schedule and everything like that too. So wherever you're at, and then it will be either done Zoom. If we do Zoom, I do WhatsApp, I do FaceTime and Skype. So it's really important to do them one-on-one face because I think it's really important for energies, and also to just be able to read everything as an empath. It helps me and helps the divine as well. So if you like to do that. Otherwise, we will see you on the 11th. Just remember to stay calm. No things aren't fair. Focus on the positive things and bring your vibrations up. And anger is a low vibration. Fear is a low vibration. Retaliation, anything destructive is a real low vibration. So every time you start to think of getting angry and frustrated by something you cannot control, release it and turn it around and rock your world, because it will change your world if you do that. You'll find out you'll become more calmer, more peaceful, more happy, and things will roll off your shoulders much more like a wet duck than not. All right. I will talk to you on the 11th. You take care and live in love and truth.